Welcome to our interactive visualization components video tutorial. The Prognoz platform comes with a large number of built-in data visualization tools, such as tables, maps, charts, and so on. Developers can easily access the business graphics components that are used in Prognoz Platform's desktop and web applications. These components can be used in Prognoz Platform application projects, as well as in .NET and ASP.NET applications, and they're embeddable into web pages through JavaScript code. Let's take a look at the data visualization tools offered as part of the Prognoz platform. The Prognoz platform presents data using a two-dimensional table and supports flexible customization of cell properties. For example, you can customize such table properties as cell fill style, conditional formatting, growth indicators, and other. To make the cell width fit the cell content, select table columns and expand one of them. The tabular representation also supports data editing and input. Prognoz platform supports various types of charts, such as histograms, linear charts, donut charts, and step charts. Mixed charts are supported as well. You can fine-tune the charts by setting up secondary axes, formatting the chart, editing data directly in the chart. The bubble chart is a special chart form that allows representing up to 4 indicators simultaneously. The observed objects are represented as dots or bubbles. 2 indicators are observation object coordinates along vertical and horizontal axes. The third one is a circle or bubble diameter, and the fourth one is its color. The Prognoz platform supports legend positioning, enabling you to place the legend anywhere on the chart. You can change legend background, set borders, edit or disable the legend heading, and configure other parameters. You can define the plot area for the bubble chart by selecting a gradient or solid fill, disabling the fill, or setting up its borders. Map views enable you to represent data through color-coded maps. You can use predefined color layouts or specify your own color formatting. The fill of the territories on the map is calculated by color scale. The color scale defines a set of numerical intervals and the fill method for each interval. You can calculate intervals automatically or manually by checking the Auto or Precise Intervals checkboxes. Let's set up automatic interval calculation and specify the colors for the fill of the territories. When the number of intervals is defined, we can set a gradient fill by selecting the starting and ending colors. Or selecting a specific color for each interval. The platform supports maps from various external services via a special plugin. For example, you can display the color indicator on Google Maps. For more details on how to enable the plugin, please refer to the Prognoz platform guides. The platform also offers a unique component that helps you display map data in an interactive 3D format to analyze an additional indicator. If you need to display data on additional indicators, use microcharts, such as pie charts or columns. You may change not only the color, but also the height of the columns and the angle of the pie chart slice. The Prognoz platform supports the concurrent display of data for several levels of hierarchy through the territory outline. Arrows between map territories indicate the directions. Using arrows, you can illustrate such trends as exports and imports of goods from one country to another. You can change arrow parameters and include this information in labels and tooltips. In addition, the platform enables you to display markers and maps via geographic coordinates. The Prognoz platform's regular reports enable you to represent data as 3D scenes, or groups of spheres and surfaces in space. 3D scenes are also available in 4 components. Prognoz platform web applications support data presentation in indicators. Let's add an indicator to the dashboard. The indicator on the interactive dial displays all indicator values for the selected period, while the visualizer arrow shows the value for a particular year. Data sources and dimensions for the indicator are selected similarly to other widgets. Note that the widget allows you to display only one indicator over time. Indicator settings allow you to change the size and fill of the widget, the color pattern of the timescale, the center point parameters, the scale, the sectors, and so on. Let's delete the Fill in All Scale 1 sectors and set up Scale 2 so that the indicator is split into 4 sectors of different colors to make data visualization interpretable at a glance. Let's specify the interval unit and add a current value index. The resulting indicator shows GDP growth for the period from 2006 to 2010. This widget also supports the timescale. Let's look at the bubble tree that allows you to display the hierarchy of observation objects. On a widget, you can display up to 3 elements from the metrics dimension simultaneously, by the color, size, and lettering of a bubble. In our case, the bubble lettering shows the observation objects, countries. The bubble color shows GDP growth, while the bubble size shows agriculture value added. This widget also supports the timescale. Another type of business graphic supported by the platform is a tree map. It shows the hierarchy of observation objects by splitting the area into individual sectors. Similarly to the bubble tree, the tree map supports the timescale to show indicator dynamics. This widget allows you to display up to 3 indicators at a time using the color, size, and lettering of a sector. If necessary, you can drill down into the area selected to see the particular group of objects at a higher level of detail. Business graphics components are accessible to Prognoz Platform developers in the .NET application development environment, as well as to web developers. The integrated development environment of the platform provides access to visualization tools such as 3D scenes, charts, tables, maps, and bubble charts. You can use these business graphics components for working with web services in Prognoz Platform. As you've seen, Prognoz Platform supports a variety of data visualizers such as tables, maps, bubble charts, 3D scenes, bubble trees, tree maps, and indicators. You can use these business graphics components to create your own applications as well. Our interactive visualization components video tutorial is over. Thank you for your attention.